Hello. I know I've been promising this forever, but I just got around to it, and this software and editing crap intimidates me to no end. So I went ahead and sucked it up. I'm gonna try to do what I can do. Bear with me. I know you just heard my dog. Anyway, we're gonna do a 90-day review. The new episode comes out tomorrow, so I'm a little excited about that. I'm gonna try to do some lives with this. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I don't want to get struck. I guess I could do some, pictures, put some pictures up, do that type of stuff, but I'm still trying to figure everything out, so you're just going to have to bear with me. But for now, I just want to do a rundown of the couples and give my opinion on things. You don't have to agree with me, we all have difference of opinions, and that's fine, whatever, but let me tell you what I think about these people, which some of them are batshit crazy. If you're new to my channel, my mouth is reckless. I just want to warn you, this is not church. I can't guarantee what rolls off this mouth. So, let's start with the new couple in town that are the most controversial, I think, is Brandon and Julia. Which, more than them, their parents take the show. Brandon and Julia... what can we say about them? I think Brandon comes off as a little kind of, well, I guess when we first met him, he came off as kind of prude, like he was all innocent, and my dog is driving. He's all innocent, and you just wouldn't think a lot would be happening with him and Julia. Julia, I got the impression that she was this go-go dancer, that she was kind of wild, that she was this and that, whatever. She comes over to America, and I'm like, Brandon is not as innocent as he seems. He's a little freakadeek. Julia, however, got put straight into the farm trade as a free worker and didn't know what she was getting the hell into. They put her straight to work on the farm at 5, 6 a.m. She didn't ask for that. She didn't know that was coming. That was not part of the plan. She got her own room, didn't get to sleep with her boyfriend. Shit was weird. It was really, really weird. So now, fast forward, she put her foot down and said, look, I ain't doing this shit no more. I'm not going to do it. So therefore, Brandon finally stood up to his parents. He said, look, we're going to move out. If things don't change, she doesn't want to work on the farm. Boo-hoo Betty, his mom, was like, no, what can we do? His dad acts like a straight asshole. We're not giving in to her demands. You need to be a man, stand up and tell her how it is. His dad looks stupid, matter of fact. So, I guess they decided to let him go ahead and sleep in the same room. Well, word around town, hasn't happened yet because the show hasn't come out, but I've been a little nosy Rosie, wandering around the web. Word around town is Betty's regretting that decision already because Brandon was late for his chores. Oh, Daddy is mad. What's his name? Oh, Ron. Ron's pissed. He didn't show up for his chores, and Betty saw Brandon bringing Julia her tea, and that pissed her the hell off. So we're back to square one because now Betty is pissed. The whole situation's up in an uproar. We'll have to wait till tomorrow I don't know when this video is going to load. Hopefully tonight. But we're going to have to wait till tomorrow to see what's going to happen. So I don't know what's going on with Brandon and Julia. I really think that Brandon, his balls may have descended. I don't know. Maybe he will get them an apartment. Maybe he will get them out of there. I don't feel that Brandon wants to work on that farm the rest of his life either. Who said that he wanted that shit when shit's passed down? Who said he wants to go milk cows and feed pigs the rest of his life? I don't see what's coming out of that farm anyway. Are they making money? Ain't nobody saying shit about that. I see a couple eggs getting laid here and there, but that's about it. I don't know. Okay, moving on. The next couple that is quite disturbing to me, matter of fact, it's like borderline, I don't even want to say the word. This shit's weird. Well, Stephanie and Ryan, the little guy from Belize. Stephanie is a whole 52 years old. Ryan is 27. Stephanie has never been in a damn serious relationship her whole entire 52 years of life. But she seems to think that Ryan's the one. Well, during her time of going back and forth to Belize, Ryan has been caught texting other women, doing this and that. Typical stuff a 27-year-old man would do. Boy, man, whatever he is. It has come out on the show that Stephanie definitely does send the family money, which is why I think they support the relationship like they do. It's been very clear that he wants to come to America for specific reasons. It's been said that other friends of his have made it to America and are doing quite well. I don't know, everything about the situation is very, very obvious. I mean, ain't nobody dumb, you know. I don't know what Stephanie seems like a very good businesswoman. She seems very smart. I don't see, what are we seeing that she ain't seeing? I don't damn get it. But let me take a drink. I guess, well, Stephanie was over there in Belize being a little sleuter. I guess Ryan pissed her off, so she saw his cousin Harris, which I saw a little clip of over there on my favorite app, Discovery Plus. You know, I've been pushing that app. I saw a little interview with Harris. They're like third or fourth cousins. They made it sound like that they were like first cousins. That's not true. They're like third or fourth removed from the dad's side on the cousin's tricycle or something. I don't know. It's something weird. But anyway, so Ryan and his cousin Harris don't talk anymore. Well, the conversation that Harris and Stephanie had behind Ryan's back when Ryan was off in the club drunk somewhere, Stephanie said to Harris, and I quote, "Harris, you are strong and thick, not scrawny like Ryan." That's kind of flirting to me. And then just a couple days later, Harris said that Stephanie texted him and said, "Why don't you come up to my room?" And then, in the interview on Discovery Plus, you can see it yourself, I'm not making this shit up, Harris comes up to the room, and Stephanie said, "Oh, I want to see you without your shirt on." And he said, "Oh, really, Stephanie? Is that all? Just my shirt? Or do you want my pants off, too?" And he said he viciously took his pants off. And then one thing led to another, and they was booming. And he said that it was super, super good, and that he plans on getting with Stephanie again. But when Ryan was asked to confront Harris on 90 Day Bears All, or whatever that is, he left the call. He wouldn't talk to him. He said he's dead to him, doesn't want anything to do with him, that's done and over, dead to him, done, dead in the mud, whatever. But they said, "Well, why are you staying with Stephanie?" He said, "I don't know." Well, I damn know. He wants to come over here and live the good life. Stephanie's been taking care of him like nobody's business. You know, she pays his salary, but he doesn't know it. She pays the guy that owns the hotel to pay his paycheck. I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but absolutely that's how it's happening. Sorry about that, hit the button. And not only that, she gives his family like $1,500 a month for their rent and expenses and things like that. So Stephanie's hooking the whole family up, not only hooking Harris up. So, but not only that, when she confessed to Ryan about sleeping with Harris, Ryan already knew. So he ain't too damn mad because he stayed with her all this time. But whatever, moving on. So we've got Joey and Yara. Joey, 29, from Louisiana, right, New Orleans, and Yara is 25, from Ukraine. They met on a dating app, I believe, and then he started, I guess she was engaged before, and then she moved it back in with her mom, and then she started dating him, and he was taking her on these all around the world trips and just treating her all lavish, and she was living the good life. And then she got pregnant really early. She ended up having a miscarriage and all that stuff, and you know, that was really sad. And I guess he didn't treat her the best when that happened, and I think she had some kind of surgery, like maybe like a you know what you have when you miscarry, the I can't think of the word, but you know what I'm saying, when they clean you out, or something else. I don't know, I can't say for sure. I don't know what she had, but she had something. He wasn't there for her, so she's a little mad. Well, last week, when he was away for work, you know, he works away for like a month and then comes back, she was feeling funny, took a test, she found out she was pregnant. Well, in this episode, she peed on the stick and it said she wasn't pregnant. He was like, "I told you, I knew you were lying to me, I knew you were lying, I knew you were lying." And then she was like, "Really? No, I'm not." And then she took the one that like actually says pregnant, And he was walking down the hall with it, and it said pregnant, and he was like, oh shit, she wasn't lying, she really is pregnant. So I don't know what to say about that. My impressions of her at first was total gold digger. She's coming from the Ukraine. We've seen it before with old boy, the past episode, the past season. A lot of these Ukraine girls do this to get to America. That's the impression I got from her at first. Now, do I think she's bitchy and kind of weird? Yeah. But I'm starting to think he's the asshole. Like, he treats her like shit. He's not very affectionate. Everything she says, he's like, fuck off. Like, he doesn't really have anything nice to say about her ever. He barely cracked a smile when she said she was pregnant. He was more like, oh, sorry I didn't believe you, whatever. I don't know what's going to happen with this relationship. I really don't. I don't think that either of them are ready to be parents, but of course, sometimes none of us are, but hopefully that parental shit kicks in and they'll be fine. Hopefully. Moving on to this train wreck of a wreck of a wreck. I need a drink for this shit. Natalie and damn Mike. Of course, they were oldies from season 6, 7, I don't know. First of all, they're weird as fuck. Especially Natalie. I can't figure her out. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere. She can't keep a straight thought. Like, I don't know what her damn issue is. She's happy, she's not. She's up, she's down. Mike's 34, Natalie's 35. I think that's the way it goes. She's like a year older. He's from Washington. She's from Ukraine. They don't agree on jack shit. Nothing. She's very religious. He believes in aliens or some shit. Like, he doesn't believe in God, but he believes in UFOs and aliens. So that should work out great. They don't agree on kids. I just saw a part of last week where, they're in that little shop, and he's buying things to put alcohol in, which you know how she feels about that. She's trying to look for things for the ceremony to get things for her wedding ceremony. He flat out tells her, look, I don't want a big wedding thing. I just want to go get married and we can have a wedding later. And that seems to be news to her. She didn't know that shit. So the shit just ain't gonna work. She needs to go ahead and go back, wrap it up. We don't need to see them. The shit's weird. It's just not gonna happen. You can look at him and see he ain't got shit for her. She's digging for something that ain't gonna happen. They fight all the damn time. She gets out the car and walks endlessly, hugging trees and smelling them. Did you see that weird shit? Like, she walked up to that tree and just stuck her nose in it and stood there for like 5 minutes and smelled it. I'd say that's a sign to run there, Mike. It's just me, I guess. I don't know, but I don't know. Moving on to Rebecca and Zied. I kind of like them. I didn't like Zied at first because he's very jealous, he's very possessive, and all that stuff. Rebecca is 49, which is kind of on the cusp of, it's weird. Zied is 27. I mean, I'm not all about the age thing. I guess it's okay, but, I don't know, it's kind of a big dip. But, I mean, whatever. She has a past with this Middle Eastern, stuff. She has had that past boyfriend but like Rebecca said, it's not the same thing, not the same person. We can't judge her for what happened before. I get it. I understand. Whatever. Zied's visa got approved. He's now in the United States living with Rebecca. They have that beautiful apartment. I love that apartment so much. It's just so open and big, and the brick walls, and everything's nice. But there's no furniture. It's kind of weird. But anyway, Rebecca just loves him so much. And Zied seems to love her too, because he plasters her face on shirts and shit, and that's kind of weird. But I don't know. I don't know. I foresee some issues because Rebecca's friends and family and everything are just not having it. I did see the preview where I guess they're at dinner and there's this really pretty girl at the table. I'm not sure who she is, like a friend of the family or something. They're supposed to be moving the stuff into storage, and she's supposed to help, and like Zied can't stop looking at her, and Rebecca's kind of freaking out. So I kind of want to see what's going to happen with that, because Zied's really jealous of Rebecca, and Rebecca's really jealous of him, and the girl is kind of pretty. So I don't know, I see a fight coming, but that's where the good shit happens. So we'll see. And they are season 3, so they go way back. They started dating in 2018, so they're kind of like, they're OGs, I guess. So that's all good. Now moving on to Tariq and how do you say his name? Tariq and Hazel. They are all the way back from season 2, so they've been together for a long time. And he is 43, she is 28. He's Virginia Beach, she's Philippines. He said that he is basically typically into Thai girls, which she's Philippine. I hate to sound like ignorant, but I don't really know the damn difference. I mean, I know there is a difference, but she, like, makes a huge big deal about the difference, like, I don't know. But anyway, he loves her, so what does it matter? I don't know. But anyway, I really, really like them. And the big twist on their relationship this season is she's like, I want a girlfriend, so, and it seems like that she wants a thick chocolate girl, which is kind of interesting. I kind of am interested in seeing what happens with that. Well, I don't know if she said thick, but she said a brown girl, I think. It's just interesting because Tariq's pushing for a Thai girl, and she's pushing for a brown girl. We're gonna see. I bet you Hazel gets her way though. But they had that girlfriend before, and jealousy set in, and they ended up breaking off with her. And then he got caught texting her, which I think was pretty innocent as far as I could tell. But anyway, she got mad anyway. But the best part of them being together and her coming to America, Tariq has his daughter, and she is autistic. And you guys know my godson is autistic, so I just have a special place in my heart for autistic kids. And they were worried about how she was going to react to Hazel. And they had talked on FaceTime or whatever, and she's not very vocal. She's not, I wouldn't say she's nonverbal, because I think she says some things just like my godson does, but she's not very verbal. And they didn't know how she would respond to Hazel. But when she saw her, she hugged her so big on her neck, and like just kept looking at her face and hugging her, looking at her. Oh my god, it broke my heart. I was just so happy. It was so cute, and I was so happy to see that she accepted her, and that it was going to be a good thing, and it turned out very, very good. I was so happy to see that. Okay, back to the absolute weirdness of Andrew and Amira. Why are they a part of this show? I don't get why they're on there. I don't understand their part in the show at all. Andrew's 32, Amira's 28. They met on a dating app. They spent the week in Las Vegas. Of all people, their K1 was approved, like really easy from what I understand, but they're having problems because of the travel ban getting her from France to here before their visa expires, and they're doing all that trying to get through, trying to beat the system basically, and try other ways to get her here. And she got stuck in customs, I guess, over there in Mexico or wherever she was. I don't think they bring anything to the show. I think she's not into him as much as she is to getting over here to the United States. He's weird. He works in a daycare, which is all fine and dandy. That's cool, but he like dresses up as a clown and runs around the daycare, and it's just odd to me. I don't know. It's just odd. It's weird. But I don't see anything that they bring to this show. Nothing. They have no personality, either one of them. They don't, just nothing. So that's all I have for today's episodes. But after we watch tomorrow, I'll give you a recap of that and see how it's going. And I think I'm going to go back on some of the older couples and see if I can find out the scoop on if they're still together, how they're doing, and what's going on. So leave a comment. Let me see what you think.